Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's the Redskins and the Eagles. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. It's very simple. The Eagles have to win to stay alive. If they lose, they're eliminated. Even if they win, there's no guarantee they'll get in. But it's much better to have a chance than none at all. The Redskins will kick off. We're underway. Fielded by Caldwell at the 1 yard line over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Matthew Caldwell brings it out to the 27 yard line. Starting quarterback, Caden Powell, in his second year out of Kentucky. The Eagles are one of 4 teams, tied at 8-7. 4 teams vying for that final 2 playoff spots in the NFC. But of the 4 teams, they're the 3rd one down in the pecking order. If they lose, they're out. It's that simple. The Redskins have already been out for a while. 1st and 10 from the 27 yard line. 4 receivers wide. Powell in the shotgun. Just underway. Live from Philadelphia. Powell throws to Horn. And Joe Horn 4 yards out to the 37 yard line. Let's take a look at the Philadelphia offense. Up front, Chance, Ashmore, White, Williams, and Glessner. And then it's Horn, Andrews, Elliott, Crane, and Whitney. Again, a 4 yards will be 2nd and 6 for Philadelphia. These 2 teams played earlier in the season. I'm thinking they played not too long ago, to be honest with you. Yet they played back in week 13. On 2nd and 6, Powell to Elliott. And Elliott gets a loss of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 7. Rich Malott on the tackle. These 2 teams played 3 weeks ago in Washington. The Philadelphia Eagles held on to win that game, 24-20. The rematch here today, the season finale. Regular season finale. 3rd and 7 for the Eagles. Powell, play action, throws downfield, caught by Horn, across midfield, down all the way to the Redskin 27 yard line. A 43 yard gain to Joe Horn, the 13th year receiver out of Hofstra. 1st down, Philadelphia. The Eagles have to win or they're eliminated. The Redskins have been eliminated for some time now. 1st and 10 from the 27 yard line. Powell under center. Eagles tried to take the early lead. Powell, play action, rolls out, throws. Wobbly pass to Horn, touchdown, Philadelphia. They made it look easy, their opening drive. A 27-yard touchdown catch to Joe Horn. And the Eagles take a 6-0 lead. I think Philadelphia might want to try to take care of business. If the Eagles win, they will be in if either Chicago or Detroit loses. Dan Bailey for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Eagles lead at 7-0. 6:26 left to play. We're in the first quarter. Live from Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 16 here at Jammin' Sports. There is an outside scenario where the Eagles get in if the Rams were to lose to the Falcons and some other things were to happen. But the Eagles have to win. It's that simple. There's the kickoff by Chris Snyder. Fielded by Reed at the 2-yard line over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Darrell Reed, the rookie out of Temple, brings it out. First down, Redskins. Their starting quarterback, Kurt Sullivan, in his 9th year out of Florida State. This will be the Redskins' last game of the season, win or lose. They've been eliminated from the playoffs. This could very well be the last game that we know the Redskins as we know them, because I have pre-ordered Madden 24, and so far it looks to be a good game. And it looks like we'll be using Madden 24 for next season. And we know the Redskins aren't the Redskins in Madden 24. First and 10 from the 28. Sullivan to Harrison. And Ron Harrison out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 8 yards will be 2nd and 2. They'll still be burgundy and gold in Madden 24. They won't have this helmet. They'll have the big W helmet. Even though the Redskins are now called something else, we're thinking about still calling them the Redskins when we go to Madden 24. Sullivan under center on 2nd and 2. Sullivan to Ciali around the outside, and Ciali to the 33-yard line. And that's going to be a loss of 2 yards on the play. Delano West on the tackle for the Eagles. The rookie out of Alabama, the free safety. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for the Redskins. .5:35 and counting here in the first quarter. Redskins come out. Sullivan under center. Sullivan drops back, throws underneath, nearly picked off, incomplete. The Redskins go 3 and out on their opening drive. It'll be 4th and 4, they'll have to punt. Jack Hamilton, the rookie out of Mississippi State, will come on out to punt. The punt is away. Fielded by Caldwell at the 18-yard line, and Matthew Caldwell out to the 32-yard line. First down, Eagles, up 7-0. Sports Davis back in the house. Always good to have Davis here. Here's the touchdown earlier to Joe Horn. That was a 29-yard touchdown catch, and that's how the Eagles have a 7-0 lead. We thought we'd update Davis since he just walked in. See, we're giving you highlights, Davis, to catch you up. Eagles with a touchdown their opening drive. The Redskins went 3 and out. And now Philadelphia from their own 32-yard line. 5:14 left to play in the first quarter. Eagles have to win to stay alive in the playoff hunt. And they have to hope that either Detroit or Chicago loses. Powell back, looking. He gets sacked by Raymond Ray back at the 26-yard line. The 4th-year defensive tackle out of Houston. A loss of 6 yards will be 2nd and 16. Jimmy Jam with Sports Davis. Davis, my longest tenured moderator. I hope things are doing well for you out in Arizona there, Davis. The weather's probably hot out there already. It's hot and muggy here in Tennessee. 2nd and 16, 4 receivers set wide. Powell in the shotgun. Powell back, looking, throws, gets it out to Woolfolk to the 38-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 13 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Desmond Woolfolk, the second-year receiver out of Chattanooga. Redskins come in at 4 and 11. They've been eliminated already. Eagles come in at 8 and 7. If they get to 9 and 7, they have a shot. They have to hope some other teams lose, though. Powell in the shotgun on 3rd down. Throws to Horn, and Joe Horn makes his way out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 10 yards and a Philadelphia first down. If the Eagles lose, the Rams clinch a wild card. And if the Eagles win, they have to hope that either the Lions or the Bears also lose. All they need is one of those teams to lose, or the Rams to lose also. If any one of those 3 teams lose and they win, the Eagles are in the playoffs. 1st and 10, Powell to Elliott, and Elliott out to the 49-yard line, a gain of 3. Robert Elliott in his 10th year out of Pittsburgh. Here's the Redskins defense. They play a 3-4. Trickett, Ray, and Enoch up front. The linebackers, Kaufman, Foster, Wright, and Malott. And the secondary, Wallace, Wright, Cole, and James. The teams that have to lose, the Rams, they play the Falcons tomorrow. The Lions, they play the Vikings tomorrow. And the Bears, they play Tampa Bay later this week. 2nd and 7 from the 49. Powell to Elliott around the outside. And Robert Elliott out to the 44-yard line, a gain of 5. Make it a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 3. Trevont Wallace on the tackle, the 7th-year defensive back out of Miami. This is the 3rd game of our triple header. We'll have a double header tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern. I'll tell you about that right after this. On 3rd and 3, Powell to Elliott up the middle, and Elliott down to the 42-yard line. Just enough, a 3-yard gain. First down, Philadelphia. Double header tomorrow night. We'll have the Rams and the Falcons. That'll be the first game. Followed by Detroit and Minnesota from Ford Field in Detroit. That'll start at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific tomorrow night. And then we'll have a triple header for you on Thursday. 1st and 10. 2.5 minutes left. We're in the first quarter. Philadelphia up 7-0. Powell pump fakes, hands off to Elliott. A 2-yard gain down to the 40-yard line. On the tackle, number 94. That's Brian Trickett, the rookie out of Ole Miss. It'll be 2nd and 8. Yeah, next season when we use Madden 24, we're still going to call the Redskins the Redskins. We're not going to use that other word. On 2nd and 8, Powell in the gun. Powell back, looking, throws. It's picked off by Dixon. Zach Dixon, the 2nd-year safety out of Houston, picks it off for the Redskins. And that Eagle drive comes to a halt. Kick and Uncle in the house. Good to see you kicking. We're in our 3rd game of our triple header tonight. The Patriots beat the Ravens 20-10. And then the Giants beat the Cowboys 31-20. That was the game right before this one.
And I'm still awake.
And Misty's still awake. And the Redskins have just picked it off Philadelphia leads at 7-0. Philadelphia has to win to stay alive in the playoff hunt. They have to win and hope some other teams lose. But if the Eagles lose, they're out. Redskins take over. Sullivan under center. Vaden in motion. Sullivan takes the handoff. Rolls out, throws downfield, caught by Swift. Rashard Swift all the way down to the Philadelphia 33-yard line. A 29-yard gain by Rashard Swift, the fourth-year receiver out of Alcorn State. Kikanunko, that's the name we dare not say. That is the forbidden word. We don't use that word unless we're referring to a military officer. We don't use that word as a football team nickname. That is sacrilege. That is against the football gods. First and 10 from the 33-yard line. Sullivan under center. Hands off, no play action looking. Watch out. Gets sacked, fumbles, and the Eagles pick it up. Ryan Ginsberg recovers the fumble. Who made the hit on Sullivan? Let's see who made the hit and coughed it up. Number 91. That's Lawrence Moon, the fourth-year defensive end out of Navy. And the Eagles get it back. The Redskins come up empty. It'll be first and 10 Philadelphia. 1:13 left to play here in the first quarter. And the Eagles will have it at their own 46-yard line. A game the Eagles have to win to stay alive in the playoff hunt. I'll go over their chances again here in just 1 sec. On first and 10, Powell under center. Powell drops back, throws downfield, caught by Crane, and Christopher Crane down to the 34-yard line. A gain of 20 yards and a Philadelphia first down. If Philadelphia loses, I'll go over this again. If the Eagles lose, they are out. If they win, they have to hope one of three other teams lose. They have to hope either the Rams lose, they have to hope the Lions lose, or they have to hope the Bears lose. Only one of those three have to lose if they win to make the playoffs. But if all three win, even if they win, they're out. Powell, play action looking, throws. Downfield, Whitney, touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Whitney, 34 yards on the touchdown catch. The fifth-year receiver out of Nebraska. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They take a 13-0 lead. Yeah, I hear that the new wrestling game comes out Thursday, that's right. Eagles up 13-0. And now Dan Bailey for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Eagles lead at 14-0, 38 seconds left. Here in the first quarter, we're live from Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 16 here at Jammin' Sports. Back when I used to have a PS2 a long time ago, I had a wrestling game. It was actually pretty fun. But that was a long time ago. Just not into wrestling anymore. Ever since I found out it was fake. Misty says she still is. You don't watch wrestling. Chris Snyder will kick off. Fielded by Harris at the goal line over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Ron Harrison brings it out to the 27-yard line. Redskins find themselves down 14-0 with 34 seconds left in the first quarter. course, the Eagles are heavily favored to win this game. The Redskins come in at 4-11. They've been eliminated from the playoffs for weeks. I tell you what, I know I need to graduate to Madden 24. The other Madden games, 20 through 23, have been absolute crap. 24 looks good, though. 1st and 10 from the 27, Sullivan back. Throws across the middle to Vaden. Down to the 33-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. But I will say this sincerely. I am going to miss that helmet. I am going to miss the Redskins helmet. In my eyes, it's one of the best helmets the league ever had. It's in the top 5. That's just a good-looking helmet. Let's see if they get the play off in time. First quarter winding down. Sullivan in the shotgun. Hands off to Harrison up the middle. And Ron Harrison out to the 50-yard line. End of the first quarter. Eagles up 14-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 16. The final week of the regular season. I've kind of mapped out this week. Yeah, rest in peace. Madden 19 and Redskins. I'll finish my thought in a minute. 1st and 10 from the 49 as we start the second quarter. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan back. Hands off to Ciali. And Ciali gets back to the line of scrimmage. I've got the county fair coming up. It starts this Saturday. Now, I don't have to do anything on Sunday, but Saturday and then all next week, Monday through Saturday, I will not be on. I'll be occupied every night. 2nd and 10, Sullivan to Ciali around the outside, and Dante Ciali down to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 6 yards. It'll be 3rd and 4. I do all the announcing at the fair each year at the county fair. All the events in the main arena. They have tractor pulls and 4-wheel drive races and motorcycle races and things like that. 3rd and 4 from the 45-yard line. Sullivan back to throw. Dumps it off to Vaden. Down to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 5-yard gain. First down, Redskins. Justin Vaden, the 7th-year tight end out of Tennessee. So, I want to get the regular season done by Sunday. To do that, 3 games tonight, obviously. The 3rd game I'm playing right now. We'll have 2 games tomorrow, 3 games on Thursday, 2 games Friday. I'll be off Saturday. And then Sunday, I'll get the final 3 games in. Sullivan back, throws outside to Say. And Say out to the 39-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Virgil Say on the reception. In his 7th year out of Oregon State, I'm sorry. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Redskins at the Philadelphia 39-yard line. So I'll get the regular season done Sunday. And then we'll have to wait 6 days. I have to wait a whole week, actually. We'll have to wait till the following Sunday before we start the playoffs. And that's my vacation week. That's right. Forgot about that. We should have the regular season done, Super Bowl and all, by the 15th of July. Eagles, they jump offside on 2nd and 9. That'll make 2nd and 9, 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Still seconded.
Let's see, this Sunday is the 2nd. The Sunday after that would be the 9th. And the Sunday after that would be the 16th. So that's what we're shooting for. We'll play the Super Bowl on July 16th. And that'll give me a whole month to prepare for Madden 24, get the rosters ready and everything like that. We'll still have my NBA basketball sim season going. 2nd and 4, Sullivan to Harrison. And Harrison down to the 31-yard line. Yep, and start next season with Madden 24 is right. Ron Harrison, the third-year back out of Florida, a 3-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Redskins at the Philadelphia 31-yard line. Redskins trying to get back in the game. They're down 14-0. They come out in the I formation. Sullivan to Ciali up the middle, and Dante Ciali to the 27-yard line. Steve Warner makes the tackle, but it's a Redskin first down. 1st and 10 Redskins at the Philadelphia 27. 5:25 and counting. We wrapped up the hockey season last night. Philadelphia beat Colorado in Game 7. The Flyers are the NHL champions. On 1st and 10 from the 27. Sullivan, play action looking, rolls out, and he's going to take off. He's got the first down all the way down to the 6-yard line. A 21-yard run by Kurt Sullivan. He's a big quarterback. He's about 6'6". He's tall and hard to bring down. He's a little over 6'5", not quite 6'6". But he's got linebacker size. He's like 6'5", 255. And once he's in the open field, he's hard to bring down. That's right. Congrats to the Flyers. That game is in the video section if you want to check it out from last night. It's also on our YouTube page. 1st and goal from the 6. Sullivan, play action. Throws to the end zone. Caught by Norris. Touchdown, Redskins. All right, Norris. Easy now. All right. A 6-yard touchdown catch to James Norris, the 2nd-year receiver out of Ball State. Looks like he was doing something X-rated to the goalpost. Interesting celebration there. Remember, it's a family show. Mike Bragg for the extra point to make it a 7-point game. Kick is up, and it's good. The Redskins have cut the lead in half. Philadelphia up 14-7. 4.5 minutes left. Here in the first half, live from Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Week 16, the final week of the regular season here at Jammin' Sports. Philadelphia has to win to stay alive, or they're out. If the Redskins come back and win this, Philadelphia is out. And that puts the Rams in. The Rams can still get in with a win tomorrow. Figuring out the playoff scenarios it'll give you a headache. There's the kickoff by Jack Hamilton. Caldwell 2 yards deep, brings it out over the 20, 25, and Matthew Caldwell out to the 26-yard line. The 13th year receiver out of Ohio State, Matthew Caldwell. And Caden Powell will come out, the 2nd-year quarterback out of Kentucky. Philadelphia still leads at 14-7. The Redskins essentially playing for pride. They can be spoiler. They can say, well, we're not going, you're not going either. On 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Powell hands off to Elliott around the outside. And Robert Elliott down the sideline. Out to the 40-yard line, a 14-yard gain. First down, Eagles. Oh, I'm going to. We were talking about that late last week. During the weekend, we were talking about that. And there's no reason why I can't still call them the Redskins. I hate the new name so much. Not so much the word, it's the principle that they made them change the name. That's why I hate the new name. Powell, 3-step drop, throws to Crane. And Crane, when it's all said and done, no gain. Actually, he lost a yard. Robert Foster on the tackle, the third-year linebacker out of Tennessee. It'll be 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line. .358 left to play here in the first half. Eagles hanging on to a 14-7 lead in a game they have to win. And even if they win, they're not guaranteed a playoff spot unless one of 3 other teams lose. 3 receivers set wide. Powell under center. Powell to Elliott. And Elliott to the 47-yard line. A gain of 7 yards will be 3rd and 3. The Redskins were my dad's favorite team. He loved the Redskins. So I've always had a soft spot for the Redskins growing up because it was my dad's favorite team. 3rd and 3 from the 47-yard line. Big third down for the Eagles, up by 7. Powell, 3-step drop, throws to Barker. And Shane Barker, the second-year tight end out of Hawaii, gets the first down. A 6-yard gain to the Redskin 47-yard line. Plus, I always thought the Redskins had awesome uniforms. I love the helmet. I always loved that helmet. Under 3 minutes left. 2-minute warning coming up here in the first half. 1st and 10 Philadelphia from the Redskin 47. Powell hands off to Elliott. And Robert Elliott to the 41. A gain of 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. On the tackle, number 50. That's Cameron Wright, the rookie out of Oregon. 2.5 minutes left. Eagles come out. 2-minute warning should be up after this play. Powell in the shotgun. On 2nd and 5. Hands off to Elliott. And Elliott very close, down to the 38-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 1. Cameron Wright again on the tackle for the Redskins. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Eagles up 14-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 16 here at Jammin' Sports. They kept their colors, but they didn't keep the style. I don't like that the new Washington team doesn't have stripes on their pants. That looks so high school to me, not having stripes. 3rd and 1 from the 38-yard line. Powell under center. Powell drops back, throws to Crane, down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 8 yards to Chris Crane, the 14th-year tight end out of Army, and a Philadelphia first down. And Philadelphia takes a timeout. I think they had to. It was an injury timeout. Now, some people might not care about the stripes on the pants, but I do. I think it just looks better if you have a stripe running down your pants. Look at the military dress uniforms. In the Marines, you take that stripe off the pants, they don't look as good. The dress uniforms. It's the military in me. And it has to be a full stripe. I don't like what the Titans do. I don't like the Titans anyway. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Powell in the shotgun, looking, throws underneath the Woolfolk, down to the 23-yard line, a gain of 7. Make it a gain of 8 to be 2nd and 2. It just doesn't look professional. That's why I think the NFL's uniforms have just gotten too out of hand. They're looking too much like high school and college. They used to have a really sharp, clean look, but not anymore. 2nd and 2. Well, some of the teams still do. Powell throws to Whitney, down to the 12-yard line. A gain of 11 yards and a Philadelphia first down. A.J. Whitney, the 5th-year receiver out of Nebraska. Trevont Wallace makes the tackle for the Redskins. First down, Eagles. Philadelphia trying to make it a 2-possession lead before halftime. They're up 14-7. They have 2 timeouts left. We're coming up on a minute left in the half. 5 receivers set wide. Powell in the shotgun, empty backfield on first down. Powell back, looking, steps up, throws underneath to Whitney, down to the 3, a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1, and the Eagles take a timeout with 52 seconds left. It was overcast before the game started. A little bit of sun is shining through. 42 degrees at kickoff, not bad for December in Philadelphia. It could be a lot worse. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Eagles at the 3-yard line. 52 seconds left in the half. Powell in the shotgun. Powell draws back, looks to the end zone, throws to Horn. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 3-yard touchdown catch by Joe Horn. And the Eagles go up 20-7. They take a 2-touchdown lead once again. And Horn was wide open underneath for the touchdown. So Philadelphia, like I said, they have to win to stay alive. They're doing their part. The extra point by Bailey is up and good. Eagles lead it by 14, 21-7. 49 seconds left here in the first half. Live from Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 16 here at Jammin' Sports. Jimmy Jam with Kick and Uncle, bringing you the game. At least Philadelphia lucked out with the final game of the season being a team with a bad record. I mean, if you're in a must-win situation, it's good to play a team that has a bad record. Davis in the house. Kick and Uncle's here, but not here. He's on that Twitch witness protection program thing. Chris Snyder will kick off. Fielded by Reed at the goal line over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Darrell Reed out to the 28-yard line. .45 seconds left here in the first half. Kurt Sullivan comes back out to lead the offense. The Redskins have 3 timeouts, 45 seconds. Let's see if they can get a score before halftime. The Redskins have nothing to play for. They've been eliminated for several weeks now. 5 receivers set wide. Empty backfield for Sullivan. Sullivan back, looking, throws downfield to Harrison, down to the 38-yard line. And he rolls out of bounds. It's a 10-yard gain, and he stops the clock with 41 seconds left. They don't have to use a timeout. 41 seconds left in the first half. He definitely got both feet in. We don't normally do 3 games during the week, but we got to get these games in. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Sullivan back. Throws downfield. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. And that'll stop the clock with 37 seconds left here in the first half. On 2nd and 10. Yep, they're playing for pride. On 2nd and 10, Sullivan back. Throws outside, caught by Say. And Virgil Say out to the 43-yard line, a gain of 5. Make it a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 6. Virgil Say in his 7th year out of Oregon State. The Redskins take a timeout. They have 2 left. 31 seconds left in the half. Eagles up by 14, 21-7. Again, the Eagles get in if they win and one of the 3 following teams lose. The Rams, Bears, or Detroit. That's what has to happen. If the Eagles win and the Rams, Bears, and Detroit all win, the Eagles are out. They have to hope one of those 3 lose. 3rd and 6. Sullivan, 4 receivers set wide. Back to throw. Rolling around. Throws downfield, incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 6. And as a review, the Rams play at Atlanta. That'll be tomorrow. Detroit hosts Minnesota. That'll be the 2nd game tomorrow. And the Bears host Tampa Bay later this week. Hamilton will punt on 4th down, and it goes into the end zone. Touchback. Philadelphia will have it at the 20-yard line with 17 seconds left in the half. They have 1 timeout. They might just go to halftime, up by 14. They might just take a knee and go to half. Just 17 seconds left. Let's see what the Eagles do. Well, they're going to run a play. Powell on 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. He'll hand off to Robert Elliott up the middle, and Robert Elliott all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Eagles going to take a timeout. A 14-yard gain. 11 seconds left. I don't think they're close enough for a Hail Mary. The champs, Cocaine Bears, back-to-back. Well, the Bears, if they win against Tampa Bay, they're in. They control their own destiny, as does Detroit. "11 seconds left. We're almost at halftime. On 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Powell hands off to Elliott up the middle, and Robert Elliott out to the 47. Philadelphia's out of timeouts. We go to halftime. Your halftime score, Philadelphia 21, Washington 7, here at Jammin' Sports. Back to Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Week 16, here at Jammin' Sports. Eagles in a must-win situation. They have to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. The Redskins have been out of the playoffs for a while now. They come in at 4-11. Philadelphia at 8-7. Eagles lead it 21-7 as we start the 3rd quarter. The Redskins will get the ball first. Philadelphia up 21-7. Chris Snyder will kick off. Fielded by Harrison at the 1 yard line over the 15, 20, 25. And Ron Harrison brings it out to the 33 yard line. First down, Redskins. And Kick and Uncle rooting for a Redskin upset. Well, they're down by 14. They got to get their act together. They need 2 touchdowns just to tie it up. The Redskins need a big second half if they're going to get back in this. The Redskins are locked into a last place finish in the NFC East. First and 10 from the 33 yard line. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan hands off to Harrison. And Harrison's going nowhere. He loses a yard. Back to the 34 yard line. He's second and 9. Actually, he gained a yard. They gave him forward progress. All right. Ryan Ginsberg on the tackle in his 4th year out of Central Washington. It'll be second and 9 at the 34 yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan draws back. Throws downfield. It's nearly picked off. Incomplete. Breaking up the pass, Kenneth Armstrong, the 5th year linebacker out of East Carolina. The former Dolphin. He spent 4 years with Miami. Now in his 1st year with the Eagles. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Redskins. Trying to avoid going 3 and out on the opening drive of the half. Sullivan in the shotgun on 3rd down. Back to throw. Sullivan steps up, throws. Incomplete. The Redskins go 3 and out. And they'll have to punt. Jack Hamilton will come in to punt. The rookie out of Mississippi State. On 4th and 9, there's the punt by Hamilton. Fielded by Caldwell at the 16. He brings it out to the 24 yard line. Matthew Caldwell in his 13th year out of Ohio State. So the Eagles up by 14. They can make it a 3-possession lead on this drive. They'll start from their own 24 yard line. 7:09 left to play in the 3rd quarter. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. It'll be the Rams and the Falcons, followed by the Vikings and the Lions. First and 10 from the 24. Powell fakes the handoff. Looking, rolls out. In trouble. And Matthew Enoch gets the sack back at the 17 yard line. The 6th year defensive end out of California, Matthew Enoch, a 7 yard loss on the sack. It'll be 2nd and 17. Redskins defense fired up here in the second half. Under 7 minutes left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Eagles come out from their own 17 yard line. On 2nd and 17, 4 receivers set wide. Powell takes the snap, throws down the middle, caught by Horn, out to the 31. That's a gain of 14 yards. It'll be 3rd and 3. Got most of it back. Joe Horn goes over 100 yards receiving on the day. He's had a good day today. If you missed the 2 earlier games tonight, the Patriots beat the Ravens 20-10. And the Giants upset the Cowboys 31-20. Both those games in the video section. On 3rd down, Powell back. Throws underneath to Horn. And Horn has the first down. Out to the 38 yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Philadelphia. Under 6 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Horn has been the go-to guy today for the Eagles. Gang tackle there at the end. That's one thing Madden 19 does better than the newer Maddens. Gang tackles better. But they put it back in 24. I've seen the video on it. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Powell under center. Powell to Elliott up the middle, and Robert Elliott out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3. Robert Elliott, the 10th year back out of Pittsburgh. On the tackle, number 25, Cameron Cole, the 7th year safety out of Chattanooga. Philadelphia just grinding it out, eating up time. They're up by 14. 2nd and 3 from their own 45. Powell drops back. Looking, throws to the outside to Elliott. And Robert Elliott pushes forward to the 49-yard line. A gain of 4 yards and a Philadelphia first down. First down. Move the chains. Cameron Cole again on the tackle for the Redskins. And I think this is the part of the game where the Eagles just start pulling away. I mean, they're already up by 14. Under 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. They won the earlier game in Washington. That is correct, kicker uncle. Powell back, throws. Elliott somehow caught that. I think it bounced off the defender, number 26. Matt Keys, I think it bounced off his shoulder pad. I thought Keys was going to intercept it. Watch the replay. It bounced off Keys into Elliott's hand. Actually, it bounced off Elliott's shoulder pad. Either way, first down Philadelphia. They'll have it 1st and 10 from the Redskin 36-yard line. Powell in the shotgun. Powell drops back, looking. Throws to the near side to Crane, the tight end, down to the 29-yard line. A 7-yard gain to Christopher Crane. This is a long, sustained drive by Philadelphia that's eating up a lot of time. I mean, they're just methodically moving it down the field. The Redskins can't seem to stop them. It'll be 2nd and 3 from the Redskin 29. Under 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Powell in the shotgun. Powell back. Looking, throws again to Caldwell. He holds on at the 25-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. First down Eagles. Matthew Caldwell, the former Jet, in his 13th year out of Ohio State. .335 and counting. 3 receivers to the far side. Powell under center. Powell, 3-step drop, throws outside. Wide receiver screen to Stackhouse. And Stackhouse gets about 3 yards. Jason Stackhouse, the rookie out of Colgate. His first catch of the day. A 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8 at the Redskin 22-yard line. Even a field goal will make it a 3-possession game. Did a nice spin move, but he only got 2 yards out of it. Finally making the tackle was number 22, Sean Wright, the 3rd-year safety out of Maryland for the Redskins. We're coming up on 3 minutes left to play. We're in the third quarter. 2nd and 8 from the Redskin 22-yard line. And the Redskins jump. That's going to make it 2nd and 3. To be 2nd and 3 from the 19. No, it won't. From the 17. There you go.
Still second down.
And that'll stop the clock with 2:57 left here in the third. That makes the second down a much easier one. We're live from Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Week 16 here at Jammin' Sports. Eagles up 21-7 on the Redskins. A game the Eagles have to win to stay alive in the playoffs. If they lose, they're out. It's that simple. But they're up by 14, looking for more. Powell in the shotgun. Powell to Elliott up the middle, and Robert Elliott, he's got the first down, 3 yards down to the 14-yard line. Move the chains. First down, Philadelphia. The 10th year running back out of Pittsburgh, Robert Elliott, University of Pittsburgh. Two and a half minutes left in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Eagles at the Redskin 14-yard line. Powell under center. Powell hands off to Elliott up the middle, and Elliott all the way down to the 7-yard line. A 7-yard gain to be 2nd and 3. Elliott closing in on 100 yards on the day. Just needs 13 more. It'll be 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line. We're coming up on 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Four receivers set wide. Powell in the gun. Powell looking. Powell throws outside to Horn. And Horn down to the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal, Philadelphia. A 4-yard gain on the catch. And this drive is just taking a lot of time. Eagles have had the ball almost the entire third quarter, except for the first 3 plays the Redskins had it. The Redskins went 3 and out to start the quarter, and the Eagles have had it ever since. We'll see. It's been a rough couple of years for the Redskins. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Powell to Scott. Scott's in for the touchdown. Alan Scott, the rookie running back out of Florida. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles go up 27-7. About to make it a 3-touchdown game. The Redskins missed the playoffs last season, but the season before they got in as a wild card. And the season before that, they actually won the division. But they've been on a downhill slide. Dan Bailey for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Eagles lead it by 21. A 3-touchdown lead, 28-7, with 1:18 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Week 16. The final game of the regular season, final week of the regular season. Here at Jammin' Sports. Not the final game, but the final week. The final game of the regular season will be the Browns and the Jets. That's the Monday night game. Chris Snyder, the rookie out of Virginia, will kick off for Philadelphia, up 28-7 with 1:18 left here in the third. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Reed, 2 yards deep over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Darrell Reed, the rookie out of Temple, brings it out to the 27-yard line. Jimmy Jam with Kickin' Uncle and Sports Davis bring you the game here today. The Patriots beat the Ravens earlier tonight, 20-10. And the Giants upset the Cowboys in the game before this one, 31-20. Dallas still wins the NFC East, but they'll be the number 3 seed in the playoffs. They'll have to play in the wild card round. Tampa Bay is locked into the number 2 seed. First and 10 from the 27-yard line. Sullivan to Harrison up the middle, and Harrison to the 30-yard line. A 3-yard gain, it'll be 2nd and 7. Eli Hicks on the tackle, number 21. In his 6th year out of Michigan. Once again, a doubleheader tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern time. It'll be the Rams at the Falcons. That'll be the first game. And the Rams clinch a playoff spot if they beat the Falcons tomorrow night. And then it will be Minnesota and Detroit. And Detroit clinches a wild card with a win. Sullivan to Harrison around the outside. And Ron Harrison down to the 37-yard line. A gain of 7 yards, first down Redskins. Redskins are down by 3 touchdowns. Well, Philadelphia had to win to keep their playoff hopes alive, and they're doing their part. Now they have to hope either the Rams lose, or the Lions lose, or the Bears lose. If any one of those 3 lose, they'll be in the playoffs. First and 10 from the 37. Sullivan to Ciali. And Ciali, no gain. And that'll be it for the third quarter. At the end of 3, the Eagles up 28-7 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 16, Philadelphia in control of this one. They lead at 28-7 over the Redskins. In a game the Eagles have to win to stay alive. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Washington from their own 37 as we start the fourth quarter. Sullivan throws to Vaden. And Justin Vaden out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. It'll be 3rd and 3. Vaden in his 7th year out of Tennessee. Kenneth Armstrong, the linebacker, on the tackle. 7:45 and counting. Your 42nd birthday is in 2 weeks on Taco Tuesday. There you go. Well, happy early birthday. Fly, Washington, fly. 3 receivers to the far side. Sullivan to Harrison. And Harrison getting close out to the 47-yard line. Whoa, they gave him a good spot. I didn't think he got the first down. He looked to be a yard short. They gave him a hell of a spot. Devontae Ross made the tackle, and it looked like he was a yard short. But they're giving the Redskins the first down. The 3rd year back out of Florida, Ron Harrison. If I'm Philadelphia, why not review that? 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan in the gun. Sullivan looking. Throws to the near side to Harrison. He gets out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. On the tackle, Earl Boone, the 4th year defensive back out of North Texas. 6:48 left. I smell overtime. Not. For those on the East Coast, we want to thank you for hanging with us. It's past midnight there. It's 11:04 here in Nashville. 2nd and 8 from the 50-yard line. Ciali in motion. Sullivan in the gun. Sullivan throws downfield to Ciali. Out of the backfield, a 20-yard gain down to the 30-yard line. First down, Redskins. July 11th. The fair will be over by then. The fair goes through the 8th, yes. 8th is a Saturday. That'd be a Tuesday. Yeah, I'll be streaming. I'll be in the middle of the playoffs then. First and 10 from the 30-yard line. 4 receivers spread out. Sullivan in the shotgun on first down. Sullivan, high snap, hands off to Harrison up the middle. Harrison inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line, a gain of 11. First down, Redskins. At least the Redskins are still playing hard, down by 21. This drive is just taking too long. They don't have enough time to score 3 touchdowns. I hope to start the playoffs on July 9th. On first and 10, Sullivan to Ciali up the middle, and Ciali leaving his way to the 14-yard line, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Making the tackle, Earl Boone once again. 5-10 in counting. Eagles up comfortably, 28-7. We're at the 5-minute mark. Sullivan under center. Sullivan hands off to Ciali, and Dante Ciali is going to lose a yard back to the 16-yard line. Jacoby Bird making the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 7. No, I'll have the regular season finished by Sunday, and then I'll be gone for 6 days. And on the following Sunday, I'll be gone for 7 days actually. And on the following Sunday, I'll start the playoffs. In the offset eye on 3rd and 7, Sullivan to Ciali, and Ciali is going to lose 2 more yards back to the 18-yard line. It'll be 4th and 9 on the tackle, Bryson Burchett in his 7th year out of Michigan State. The fair starts Saturday, but there's no events on Sunday. It's closed down Sunday. So I won't be on this Saturday, but I'll have 3 games Sunday to wrap up the season. And then Monday through Saturday of next week, I won't be on. 4th and 9 from the 18. Sullivan back. Sullivan throws underneath to Harrison. Down to the 10-yard line. Boy, they gave him a good spot again. No, they didn't. It's a turnover on downs. That was 4th down. He only got 8 yards. I was about to say, I looked up there and I saw first down. And then I realized Harrison didn't make it. It's a turnover on downs. Philadelphia will take over. Eli Hicks made the tackle, number 21. Joe Horn has had a day. And it looks like the Eagles are going to win this. Just 4 minutes left. Redskins down by 21, and they don't have the ball. Philadelphia is going to finish 9-7. The Redskins will finish 4-12. Now Philadelphia has to wait and hope that either the Rams lose, or the Lions lose, or the Bears lose. On 1st and 10, Powell to Elliott, and Elliott out to the 11-yard line. A 1-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Trevont Wallace on the tackle. In his 7th year out of Miami. U2 will have a big firework display at the fair. I'll be playing a lot of patriotic music that night. On 2nd and 9 from the 11-yard line. Four receivers set wide. Powell in the shotgun. Powell hands off to Elliott around the outside. Robert Elliott gets hemmed in at the 12-yard line, just a 1-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 8. Cameron Cole on the tackle. What do we have the 4th of July at the fair before the fireworks? I think we have the four-wheeler races. Or the motorcycle races, one. I think that's the big event that night. 3rd and 8 from the 12-yard line. Powell back. Powell throws, and it's nearly picked off. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down, and the Eagles will have to punt with 2:43 left. We have a demolition derby the week of the fair. That's in 2 parts. We have part 1 on Thursday and part 2 on Friday. It's a 2-night demolition derby. Then we have monster truck pulls on the Saturday, the last day of the fair. On 4th and 8, Snyder back to punt, gets the punt away. Fielded by Reed at the 38-yard line, brings it out to the 42. Darrell Reed. 2:36 left. So Philadelphia, they've done their part. They're going to win this game. The only thing in question now is what the final score is going to be. Oh yeah, demolition derbies are always fun. Four receivers set wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan sets up a screen pass to Harrison. And Harrison a yard out to the 43-yard line, maybe 2. Bryson Burchett on the tackle. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. 2-minute warning coming up. Now the Eagles will have to sit back and hope that either the Rams lose, or the Lions lose, or the Bears lose. If all 3 of those teams win, the Eagles are out. Because they all have the tiebreaker. Well, the Rams would finish 1 game up. On 2nd and 8, Sullivan back. Sullivan dumps it off to Harrison and gets tackled immediately. And that's the 2-minute warning. Eagles up 28-7 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 16, the final game of our triple header tonight. I've been at this since 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 my time. A little over 4 hours. 4 hours and 13 minutes. 3rd and 12. Sullivan in the shotgun, 4 receivers wide. Sullivan back. Throws downfield, caught by Say. Down to the 39-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. 1st down, Redskins. Redskins in the hurry up. They're just playing for pride. They'd like to get a touchdown before the season's over. Sullivan, he's going to throw it away. Incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 1:40 left. It'll be 2nd and 10. Another rough year for the Redskins. They finished 5-11 last season. They're going to finish 4-12 this season. Redskins have to find a way to turn things around. Sullivan in the shotgun on 2nd down, looking. And he gets sacked by Ken Frazier, but a flag is down. Frazier in his 14th year out of Cincinnati. Holding, they'll decline it. They'll take the sack. Take the down. Yep, they do. They decline the penalty. It'll be 3rd and 19. Watch out for Washington next season. We'll see. They're just 2 seasons removed from being in the playoffs. Just 3 seasons removed from winning their division. 3rd and 19, 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan back. Sullivan looking, throws, out to say. He rolls out of bounds at the 41-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 1:31 left. A gain of 7 yards. It'll bring up 4th and 12. I'm sorry, what? Okay, Misty says she's going to ride the Ferris wheel. 3 receivers to the near side. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan back. Throws downfield. Say tried to make the catch. Incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs, and that'll do it. That was 4th down. And with it being a 21-point lead, I don't see the Redskins calling timeout here. So a couple more snaps and we're done. And Philadelphia stays alive, and now they have to get help. Howell hands off to Elliott up the middle. A gain of 3 to be 2nd and 7. Now the Eagles have to hope the Rams lose, or the Lions lose, or the Bears lose. If any of those 3 teams lose, the Eagles are in. If all 3 of those teams win, the Eagles are out. Howell to Elliott to the 49. One more snap and we're done. This will be the last snap of the ball game. Powell in the shotgun. Powell drops back. He throws underneath to Whitney, and that's ball game. Your final score: Philadelphia 28, Washington 7. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll be back tomorrow night with a doubleheader at 8 o'clock Eastern. We'll see you then. Good night, everybody.